Alrighty, guys. It is 3:30. Time to wrap it up for today. And so far, it looked to me like it kind of holding support. So the this big run down here at 1:30 was not quite sure where it came from, but we haven't really recovered from it either. We're just kind of going sideways afterward. So we're holding right here at the support level at 67.60s. We've been probing below it. We have a new edge here at the 67.50s. Definitely worth paying attention to going forward. But I would start off range band going into the overnight. I don't think we're necessarily moving directionally. I would think would see more weakness. Now, I'm not ruling out by any means in the last half hour we may get some selling here. It could go either way here, but I mean the fact that I haven't really retraced a whole lot kind of leads me to believe that we may see a bit of weakness going into the close. We'll see if that happens. Watch that level support area 67.50 now. That comes out. Yeah, stay on the short side at that point. I did take two trades on the NAT, one trade on the ES, two contracts. I show you that. It's also over here. It's on the way down. After they were down here testing the lows, they took it lower, retraced. I got in one, got in two against the Tablet. The Tablet held, but I wasn't going to sit around because I would have had to repair the trade once. And I had my stop reasonably close, so I just got out of it when I could. It turned out that they ran it right back down again, so it could have been a nice trade. But then again, once you have to repair the trade like that, you have to make a choice. If you're not right on the entry, then either you have patience and have a bigger stop, or hope for the best, or just get out of it and then try to re-engage with better trade location. Well, and the issue really here is that once you see a rotation down like that, these rotations could certainly be the beginning of a hard run up to the mean. And they start like that as a big fake out, and then they keep going. So if I had a little bit better trade location and had to repair it, I probably would have been a little bit more patient. But at that point, I was just going to scratch the trade. So two contract, one trade, nothing to show for it on that one. But range bound trading, I think going into the overnight, looking at the big picture here, we are down here at that support area, 69.56. It's still holding. And with the fact that we haven't been able to trade higher, it kind of sets it up for a little bit more weakness. We'll see. On the Nasdaq, a couple of trades, three trades, one lot trades, up $36 on that. That's the kind of trades I took there was basically on the lower end of this range. One was down here when this stall happened, got long there, got knocked out of that trade. That was the first trade. I tried another trade over here, long trade against that retest failure. Two trades came in, both of them smaller trades, but managed to get $36 out of that. So that's, I guess, what I'm going to do today. But Nasdaq is holding that support area at the 890, 900 pretty well. So I'm thinking that we may have a shot at holding this range right now. We'll see. Depends. I mean, it all depends. If they can get up above that 970 and go into the close, I would be a lot more comfortable. But right now, we are going sideways here at the lower end of the range, below the volume weighted median, both for the ES and Nasdaq. So I would start off range bound. I would watch these lower areas if you're going to see some late weakness here going into the close. And if we see that, we start off on the short side. If not, we'll start off range bound on both of these. All right. And the range bound trading just means looking to buy against that 890s, 900s, the 840s down to the 780s, all the way down here to these lower areas we talked about this morning. These areas down here at the 780, 730 down to the 680s. And then on the way up, if you start seeing some strength, looking for short setups against resistance. Starting up here, we're going to adjust these edges a little bit to the 25 100s, 150s. But if they can take out these two edges, we may be in good shape to trade higher. And the ES, looking to buy against that 67.50s, 67.40s, 30s, 20s. And on the way up, looking to get short against. I would probably wait until you get up to the 6800s. Look for a short trade up there. Would be the better option. And the 6800 and the 68 15 to 20s here. Rotations down. So those are the two options I see right now. I see a little bit of strength. Let's see if you can make this, keep this going or not. We'll see. And then finally on the bonds, I've been tempted to hop on a short trade on the bonds, but I have talked myself out of it. And what I'm looking at right now, but first I was looking at the short against this area right there at the 26s, and I canceled. I figured like, yeah, no, it's like it just late in the day. it can just as well run up to the mean, but they took it higher, took it from 26 all the way up to 29. So I would have faded 3 ticks of heat on that one. Would still be in a trade though, with a 5 tick stop. And now they're kind of right back to where it started, I think. If I got in a little bit later, I would not have gotten filled at the high. The best I could have done is at 28. And that would have been right now a 3 or 4 tick trade. But anyway, so once it happens like that, and maybe been a steady shot to the downside. So trading it from the short side had been the option. But the fact that they stalled right here at the end kind of leads, it is going to go sideways or it may retest that low. But it's, you know, late in the day, I was just opted not to. Not good enough trade location, I think. And they haven't really moved a whole lot either. So that's why we could start on the bonds. With big move to the downside. We're down at the 115s and then some. So we're way down. And yields are heading higher. Not a great sign for the overall economy, that thing, but we'll see where they can go. So a big move to the downside on the bonds today. All right, back to the ES, and let's take a look at the news for tomorrow. The news for tomorrow is, let's see, Thursday at 8:30 we get housing starts, international trade, jobless claims. Nothing going on until 30-year auction at 1. So 8:30 and 1. Then on Friday, we get a ton of stuff. You get durable goods, GDP, personal income, that's your PCE index, consumer sentiment, job opening. Yeah, Friday's going to be a busy day. Friday the 13th too, right? Friday the 13th, ton of news. That's going to be an interesting one. All right, guys, we'll wrap it there for now. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow morning. So 1 trade on the ES scratch to 3 trades on the NASDAQ up 36. That's what I'm at right now. All right, guys, we'll see you back in the morning. Later.